On this episode of Game Shack, I take a look at the tabletop electronic basketball arcade machine coming up next. Hey everybody, it's JDV here for EvilGeniusEntertainment.com. Thank you for stopping by the Game Shack. It really does mean a lot to us here at the channel. Before I jump into the meat of the show, I just want to remind you guys that we have episodes 5 and 6 of our zombie show Reanimated coming out this October. Episode 5 hopefully will drop in about 2 weeks, and episode 6 should hopefully hit in time for Halloween, if not, for sure in time for Christmas. Okay, so as the prices of 3/4 scale arcade machines continue to rise and rise and rise, I have begun to take a look at smaller, cheaper, more portable options for your arcade. And one of the things that I'm taking a look at is a whole series of games essentially called Electronic Arcade Fill in the Blank. There's a golf game, there's a basketball game, there's a pinball game. I reviewed an earlier version of a pinball game from this company. I will be reviewing a new version of that game sometime soon. But anyway, I want to get into some more affordable, portable ways, things that you can add to your arcade to add a little variety beyond just 3/4 scale games. And specifically, I'm going to review this guy here and see if it has any kind of value for money. This game goes for $20 or less. I found a version of it on Walmart. I think you can get it for $18. All right, so there are 2 styles of this basketball game available. This is the neon style, and then there's, I guess, the plain version. Play-wise, there's nothing different that I can see between the 2 of them. It's very simple to put together. It took me, I think, actually 5 minutes to put everything together, from taking it out of the box to sticking on the stickers to putting in the batteries. So super duper easy thing to do in terms of that. The game itself, you wouldn't think there'd be some technique involved in terms of using these little spring flippers here. Let's see how close I can get there. But depending on where you hold it, if you hold it down on this side, or how far you down, you actually can get a fair amount of control. So what's the deal? You turn on the game. Let's see here. Turn on. It's just that easy. Okay, reset, let's go. Hear a little sound, and then away you go. All right, so it gives you a 3-second countdown, and then 60 seconds, and you try to get as many baskets as you can. I think when there's 15 seconds left, every basket you make counts for 3. If you forget to turn off the game, there is an automatic shutoff, so that is nice. It's actually a fairly decent sized game. I don't know if you can kind of get any perspective of scale on it. It's about 16 inches this way, and a foot that way, and a foot this way. So it would also pack down pretty easily if you want to pack this down into the box. So who is this game for? Obviously, this would be a good game for kids. How long are they going to be able to play it in terms of getting enjoyment out of it? I'd guess probably about 20-30 minutes before they got too bored. Could an adult play this game? Absolutely, an adult can play this game. I can see all kind of possibilities here for adult beverages being consumed for every time you made a basket or won a game. The cool thing about the game is that it is lightweight, it's simple to put together, requires 3 AAA batteries, shuts itself off automatically, and it only requires really a minute of your time. So if you want to get in a quick game with you and your buddy, or you and your kid, you can do that super simple fast. So in that way, it's good. Now, anything that I'd recommend, any room for improvement, as they say, I would say, yeah, I don't love the fact that they don't have a clip-on battery backing there. I hate the little tiny screws. Any kind of machine that uses that, I always hate, and I always end up just putting painter's tape on here. And the basketballs here, you see here, pretty cool. There's no place to store them, so you really do have to come up with something like this when you put the game away, because you're going to lose these balls pretty easily. These balls are hollow, so it would be maybe kind of hard to replace with, like I say, like a little tiny super ball, but you might be able to. And so that's pretty much it. It's a fun game. I mean, it really is. I mean, it's not a family heirloom type game. It's not a game that you're going to want to play for 2 hours in a row. but it is a game that kids can play without any kind of instruction. It's a game that kids and adults can play against each other, and it's a game that adults could play too, particularly if you involve some high stakes drinking. For 20 bucks, or less, it's a pretty good deal in terms of that, and it's actually available. As we get closer to Christmas, you are going to find that a lot of the things that you want to buy simply are not available. There was a whole new round of news stories, again, saying about the limitability of Christmas toys coming up. And anybody who's been interested in 3/4 scale video games knows that there have been shortages across the board for almost every company at certain times in that, and I'd guess that will continue. So I'm going to give this a thumbs up. Not a bad little game. It's actually more fun than I thought it would be, and it was more simple to put together. If you like this sort of content, please give me a thumbs up on the way out the door. It really does help this channel keep going. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell. Love each other. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the Game Shack. Mwah! Hi, this is Sadie. I'm JDV. We're going to play a game of this basketball. Let's go! Oh, it already got two. Oh boy. Oh no. Yes. Aha. Oh, that was a sweet one. Oh. How are you beating me?
Because I'm talented.
No. Hurry up, get a 3-pointer. Just grab any ball. Hey.
Hot dog. They both fell. Unfair. Not fair.
Yes!
Aw, man. I'm going to go get the balls.
Be sure to visit evilgeniusentertainment.com for exclusive content, swag, casting call news, and much, much more.